Damn. Female nature at its finest. What's up with kicks? Man, you know, Boobs, she really exposed herself, bro. She acting like I don't exist, bro. She acting like I don't exist. I'm like, okay, whatever. Uh, your loss. You know, because in the future, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire, and you're gonna be upset that you didn't fuck with me, okay? You made a bad move. That's all. That's all. That's all I gotta say about Boobs. You feel what I'm saying? The bra is stupid, man. You know, she act like I don't exist. She don't even say hi no more. She don't even write things on my cup no more. She used to write things on my cup when she would give me water. Now, the writings don't exist no more. The writings are not there. You know, when you go to the register and get water, you know, I usually get a Trenta water. You know what I'm saying? And she used to write stuff on my Trenta water, man. Like, have a nice day, have a lovely day, you know, better things to come, Kale. And then, for some reason, she stopped writing things on my cup. She stopped talking to me. She shut down like a computer. And I'm thinking like, damn, was it really real? Was she treating me like a walking water or something? I don't know. She saw me as a sugar daddy? I don't know. You know, I'm thinking, what's up with the Captain Commander? Did she see me as a sugar daddy? Did she really like me? I'm starting to think that Boobs, she thought I was a sugar daddy or something. And she was just buttering me up, man. And she found I don't have no sugar. So she not trying to say nothing, man. But that was the wrong move right there, because you never know who I might turn out to be, you know, down the stretch, later on in life. I mean, damn. That's your shot. That's your call. When I turn out to be something, I'm going to ignore you like you ignore me right now. Matter of fact, I'll throw it in their face like, you know, didn't you, like, ignore me, like, right before I left? Like for real. Like, some females, when you get the bag, they'll let down their pride and approach you, right? They'll be like, oh, how you doing? Your nose changed. You got a jaw. You got a nice car. Your jaw look different. You know, what's going on? Oh, nothing, same old. I came up, you know. Oh, I was wondering, you know, okay, since you came up, I was wondering if me and you could get together and hang out. I'd be like, no. You ignored me before I left. I remember that. It kind of hurt my feelings that you wasn't talking to me no more, that you didn't acknowledge me anymore. What happened? You just ignored me. Now it's already too late. I got better options now. Boobs ain't got no ass. She ain't got no fucking ass, bro. That's one thing I didn't like about her, man. She walked past me today. I didn't see herbs. You know, so I didn't see no real booty right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't see no booty. So, nah, man, I ain't paying attention to that bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know. But I gotta ignore all that, man, because right now the bag is more important than anything. It's more important than boobs. Because I've been through love. I've been through companionship, broke, dusty. You know what I'm saying? I just got to the spot. My mind's not focused on women because in my 20s, I was focusing on the bag. You feel me? In my 20s, I was focusing on the bag. And then I focused on women at the same time. And I ended up losing, you know. I ended up losing because I wasn't focused on the bag enough. And I wanted a relationship, at the same time, chase the bag. You feel what I'm saying? And I couldn't do both. You can't do both. You know, you can't chase women and chase money at the same time. It's impossible. So you gotta take away. You gotta take your attention away from dating and shit like that. You can't date money at the same time. You gotta give up one. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. You gotta give up one. You can't have both. You feel me? You can't have both. You can't have women and you cannot have your dreams at the same time. You gotta give up one. When I look at it like this, man, it comes to territory. You chasing the money or you chasing women. No, you gotta chase money first. Money come first. But at the same time, you're gonna be lonely while you chasing the bag, man. That comes with the territory. It does. So Boobs acting like she don't know me no more. We're completely strangers. Before she used to say hi and everything, man, and it kind of made me feel good, to get highs from her, man, and it kind of hurt my feelings. Like I said the other night, when I said that Boobs broke my heart into a million pieces, I was over exaggerating. I was exaggerating, man. She didn't really break my heart to the point where I was crying. Oh my God, like Boobs, oh my God. No, it wasn't like that. It was like, you've been giving me all this attention, and then all of a sudden you take it away. That let me know, like, man, you was looking at me like a sugar daddy or something, or a come up, or something like that. You looking for a sugar daddy. That's why, when I passed by the table, she was talking about she don't want to work. No, you looking for a sugar daddy, a man that's gonna take care of you. But baby, I got news for you. If I had the bag, you wouldn't be my first choice. I'd be choosing Mita, or I'd be choosing Trisha over you because they're more prettier than you. If you want a sugar daddy, you might have to go for an old man or something. A man that's like 60, 65, 70. That's who you gotta go with. Because if I got the bag, I'm gonna want nothing but the best bitches in the world. You feel what I'm saying? If I got the bag, I'm gonna want Keisha's, Stacy's, women with nice big asses, women with curves, women who got, a fucking hourglass shape. Those are the ones I want for all my years of struggling, getting the bag. If I had the bag, I'd be like, who's Boobs? I got Trisha. I got these women. They height log you. They look better than you. They're above you in looks. Trisha and Mita, they are above Boobs. Okay, Boobs got nothing on these women. These women got height. They got beauty. You know what I'm saying? They're around 7 shit, man. Boobs, you ain't nothing but a 5, baby. I take that 6 away. You're not a 6. You're a 5. You know what I'm saying? At best. You ain't gonna get no high value man being a 5. That's why you still working at Starbucks right now. Boobs, if you were a female that was a 7, 8, 9, or a 10, you wouldn't be working at Starbucks. Matter of fact, if you were an 8, 9, or 10, take the 7 out. Fuck 7. Because little 7 is still working at Starbucks. What's up with it, Jamie? Little 7 is still working at Starbucks. Ain't no Captain Save a Hoe with a whole lot of money came to rescue her, bro. She's not tall enough. You know what I'm saying? But Boobs, you won't never get a man with money. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. Because if I had money, you wouldn't be my first choice. I'll be looking over you for like women who are taller, beautiful, more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be checking. I wouldn't be checking for you if I had the money. If I had the bag, I wouldn't. I'd be like, who are you? I'd be acting like she's the way she's doing right now. If I come back after months of having the bag, and I go back to Starbucks, to that same Starbucks, if she approached me, I'd be like, who are you? You know, because when you get the bag, eventually these females, they'll start approaching you and shit. They will. They'll swallow their pride and approach you. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. Is that your car out there? Yeah, that is my Porsche. You know, that's a 911. Cost me $200,000. Oh, so I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? I've been around. I just been, I've been living good. Oh, and I would be like, okay, why? I'd be like, why are you here? Um, you kind of ignored me the last days of me being in that area before I got the bag. You kind of ignored me, so I don't want you here at my table. You need to remove yourself before I call the manager. I don't want you to get in trouble, but you need to remove yourself away from my table. That's what I would tell her straight up. Because women do the same thing. Women do the same thing. I mean, damn. When I was in Starbucks drunk one time, and I approached two women. One woman that was talking to me every now and then, passing by my fucking goddamn table, acting thirsty as hell with her fat ass. And then, one time I went in drunk, and I knew the girl, man. I thought I knew her, man. So I approached her, started talking, and she had a female that was a 7 that was sitting with her and shit. I guess I made them feel uncomfortable, and they telling the manager that I made them feel uncomfortable because I was talking to them and shit. I would do the same thing to a lot of females that I find not attractive. If I got the bag and they approach me, I'd be like, please remove yourself from my table and get the fuck out of here. And I would tell Boobs the same thing. Like, if I blew up and I came back and I had the bag and she approached me out of nowhere, I'd be like, I remember you. You kind of ignored me before I left. You kind of ignored me. You kind of ignored me before you left. Well, I was busy. I know, you know how females are. They'll try to make excuses. I'd be like, you kind of ignored me before I left, which kind of hurt my feelings. But you need to remove yourself from my table, please. Go away. Hey, I'll say it just like that. Cold. 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 You know what I'm saying? Cold. Because women, they'll do the same thing to you. If they don't find you attractive, or if they don't find you interesting, if you're not a celebrity, if you're not the top tier dudes, you see what I'm saying? They'll remove you from their table. Matter of fact, they'll call security and shit and have you escorted from their table or escorted out of the building. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to fight you. I had females try to fight me when I was fat, bro. Like, when I tried to approach them in a club, man, you know what I'm saying? They um, when I was fat, they try to fight me for no apparent reason. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, get the bag and become picky and choosy. That's right, Sean Breezy. Yeah, you got to be. They do the same thing, bro. Why is it better for women to like be picky and choosy? Why can't a man be picky and choosy when he got a lot of options? No, I wouldn't. Boobs wouldn't be my first choice. I would be checking for like Keisha or Mita, or I would be checking for I'll be checking for Chung Lee, women who are top tier, women who are very beautiful, women who are tall with long legs and the hourglass shape. I will be checking for those because I feel like throughout the years, I deserve it. If I went out and hustled for the bag, I'll feel like I'll deserve a female that's better looking than Boobs. Boobs, you got no hourglass shape. She don't. Boobs, she got a booty, but it's not hourglass shape. The standard of beauty is hourglass. feel what I'm saying? You know, the standard of beauty is hourglass. I wouldn't want a female like Boobs if I got the bag. If I'm broke, fine, yeah. But no, but she showed. I don't know. Boobs, she showed her true colors, but she showed her true colors. After a while, I sat back and I watched. I was like, okay, how long is she gonna stay interested? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these females, they get bored, talking to you and shit. And Mita, I don't know, Mita acting strange too. She didn't say nothing to me. I know she knew I was there. I know Mita, Mita acted a little strange too. So all you bitches, I mean, fuck you bitches. I mean, damn. Mita acting strange too. I saw her at the counter and I was looking at her. I was hoping she would say hi to me, man, and she didn't do it. I know she knew I was there. You know what I'm saying? So I get the bag. I'm gonna start ignoring you hoes. When I get the bag, I'm gonna just start ignoring you, just like you ignored me. I'm gonna be like, who are you? And they're gonna tell I got the bag because they're gonna see the car outside. They're gonna see the nose job. They're gonna see the teeth done. They're gonna see the jawline. I'm gonna have my jaw done. They're gonna see a brand new Rolex watch. They're gonna see brand new shoes, a brand new clothes. They're gonna see all that stuff, man. And then when they approach me, I'm gonna be like, no. Because when I was broke, you was acting all funny and shit. You know what I'm saying? You was acting stupid. So yeah, those type of women, you let them know that fucking gate has closed. The gate to a high value man, a man that's rich, that gate has closed. You can't cross that. I mean, you can't go past that gate no more because that man got more options now. Way better than you, way better than Mita, way better than Trisha. I got the top of the tier, and I got the top of the food chain females. You feel what I'm saying? So what would I want to do with Boobs, Trisha, or like Mita? It's like I want to go back and throw it in their face. Have the most expensive watch on. I have the most expensive car. My car be worth 200 grand. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back. I'll come back and stunt so hard in front of their face, and they'll be like, "Damn, we missed that boat." Yeah, bitch, because you was acting like a little hoe. You was acting like a little bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These bitches, they looking for a come up. They're looking for a they looking for a a um a trick daddy, a sugar daddy. You feel what I'm saying? And they see you as a way out of poverty, a lot of these females. And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm not your way out of poverty. Uh, you got to be top tier. They like you one minute, and yeah, exactly. Sean Breezy. They will like you one minute, then they'll switch it up. Yeah. They'll switch that shit up, man. I don't really care because I'll get the last laugh eventually. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the last laugh. No, shit. I'll let them bitches know, hey, you fucked up. Eventually you gonna see me in the future. Watch, and you gonna be upset that you didn't get with me. When I pull up with the bad one, you gonna be upset about that. You're gonna be very upset. Damn, What she seeing him? The bag. That's something that you miss. Maybe Boobs, if you would have helped me get the bag, instead of being a little bitch, being a little princess, because you're not that pretty. At most, she's a 5, bro. She's not a 6. She's a 5 at best. Her height makes her a goddamn 5, man. At most, she's a fucking 5. She's not that pretty. She's missing the hourglass shape. Now, we all know the hourglass shape is a is the standard of beauty. Women who are very beautiful got hourglass shapes. She's missing that below the waist, bro. She don't have an hourglass shape. Matter of fact, she has a what they call it, a just a it's strange. She got a strange shape. It's like more like a grandma shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the best stuff in the world. I could see if she was like maybe like Little Seven, because Little Seven got an hourglass shape, but Little Seven is very petite. She's very petite. But it's hourglass. It's very small, but she got the little tiny curves. Very petite because she's very small, and I can see her acting like that. But Boobs, I can't see you acting like that, baby. You're not as pretty as Little Seven. You are a couple of notches down from her. She's a 7. You're a fucking 5. Okay, so you're not even on her level, and you acting like you on her level. It's like it's not even funny. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I would have pulled you in my 20s like it was nothing, and then I would have pumped and dumped you because you don't have an hourglass shape. Boobs, when I was younger, bro, I was pulling bitches like that all the time. Women who were 5s and 6s, I was pulling them like it was nothing. Like I was pulling these bras like a U-Haul, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And Boobs was acting the whole time. She probably thought you had some money. Yeah, we can argue that. Uh, but I've been with women who's on her looks level. She not that pretty. My fucking neck, bro. Tight. Yeah, we could argue that she was looking, maybe she thought I had some money or something like that. But I don't know because she never saw any lotto tickets, man. And we locked eyes, and she was very happy to see me at first. For some reason, she stopped talking to me. Now I don't exist to her. She walked past me like nothing happened. We never had a connection. She acted like we never talked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, all right, okay, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like Drake said, it's all good. You know, passing by every morning to say hello. The other girl still does it. I mean, nerdy girl, nerdy girl, she still does it, man. She passed by and says hello, but it slowed down. It ain't like what it was when we first locked eyes. But yeah, I can say, you know what, bro? I take it back, man. I think that Boo really was attracted to me, man. Because nerdy girl, she started to do the same thing. It's just like they start losing interest after a while. I can't say that, you know, because me and Boobs. Let me tell you the reason why I say that. Because before any like lotto tickets or anything that I had, when me and Boobs locked eyes, that's when Yeah, I can't say that she was looking for a sugar daddy. Maybe she thought no, because when we first locked eyes, that's when her eyes got big, and we connected. You feel what I'm saying? It was the fact that she lost interest. That's what it was. No, because I can't say that. Oh, she saw me with lotto tickets. Maybe she thought I was a sugar daddy. Or maybe she thought I had some money. No, it was the fact that when we first locked eyes, that's when the spark was there. So yeah, I take that back. She wasn't after me for no money, man, because when we first met, that's when she was excited to meet me and shit. Just like Nerdy Girl, man. Nerdy Girl was, she was with the business, man. She was, hi, hi, how you doing? Passing by, saying hi. It's the fact. I think that the fact that they lose interest. So whatever. They found something they don't like about me. Maybe my style of clothing. Maybe she just didn't like me like that. But nah, I can say that I can safely say that Boobs didn't, could have, you feel what I'm saying? Uh, Trisha, I don't know. She got a boyfriend. Sorry, guys. My fucking back of my neck needs to be massaged. The back of my neck. These women. Now I can say that maybe Trisha is a gold digger. Maybe Mita, she's a gold digger. I could say that because a lot of Indian women are gold diggers, man. Not so much Filipino women. They're not really gold diggers like that, but Indian women are more gold diggers than Filipino women. Indian women are more gold diggers than Filipinas. But I could tell that, yeah, the attraction between me and Boobs was real because when we first locked eyes. So I take that back. It was just the first initiate. It was just the way she had a bright smile on her face and her eyes lit up when she see me. So I said, okay, yeah, it's not, it's the fact that she lost interest. That's what it was. She lost interest, you know. And I ain't mad about that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever. Uh, Boobs, you're not my first choice anyway, and I liked you, but whatever. Sorry guys, I'm like massaging my neck. My neck is tight right now. As in all the stress and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, I just think Boo's made a big mistake, and she can go ahead and make that mistake all she wants to. You see, you women, you don't want to build with a motherfucker. You want a motherfucker that's already have built something. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you hoes, you lose interest very easily and shit like that. It's like, okay, all right, go ahead and lose interest. That's your bad. You missed out on the man. You missed out. You know what I'm saying? So, um, Yeah, she walked by like she don't even see me, man. I'm like, damn, that's kind of cold though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. Okay, whatever. I didn't like acknowledge her, bro, either. I fucking like kept playing my video game, man. I go inside of Starbucks and I play my video game for like an hour or two, and then I leave, and then I come back and play my video game for another hour or two, and then I leave. You know what I'm saying? On my phone, I play. What is it like? The Battlefield type of game. I get online, I start shooting motherfuckers, man. I'm sniping motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? From a distance, it's like Battlefield and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duty. And I'm sniping motherfuckers, bro. It's called Delta Force. It's similar to Battlefield more than anything. And I even got Call of Duty and shit. I got Call of Duty. I got Call of Duty mobile. I mean, right? So I playing my video game. She walked past, and I saw her, and I kept playing my video game. I just like ignore her too. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you any fucking like extra attention, like bitch. Like you thinking you all that in a bag of chips, but you not. You really not. You acting like you little seven or something. Like little seven way prettier than you. I can see her acting a certain way, but you no. Bitch, you hella small. You ain't got an hourglass shape like little seven. Little seven like fucking body mogs you all day long. Her body's way better and her face is better, way prettier than yours. You ain't really all that in a bag of chips. You not. So don't expect the special treatment. You see, you got these simps out here, man, telling these females that they better looking and shit like that, man. Oh man, it's like, man, this whole entire this fucking country has fucked up these women's heads, man. Just gassing their head up, thinking that they more beautiful than they really are. And thinking that they got the magic pussy and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ain't got the magic pussy. You ain't really all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You are nothing. You know what I'm saying? You are nothing. And I'm gonna show you that you're nothing. In the future, eventually when I pull up, you're gonna see me in that high-end car, you're gonna see me with that bad bitch, and you're gonna be upset that you just acted the way you acted, acting like I don't exist. Okay, all right. All right. All right. You acting like you all that in a bag of chips. She not. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she's Filipina. You know what I'm saying? Well, the only thing like that Boobs got going for her is her titties, and she got a decent looking face, like a 5. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got a decent looking face and some titties, man. She got some. Of course, she got boobs. That's the reason why I call her Boobs. That's the only thing where she got for her is her youth and her titties and her decent looking face. That's the only thing she got going for her. But below the waist, she lacking. Below the waist, she is lacking. She don't got an hourglass shape like Little Seven. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, you acting like you Little Seven. Little Seven is the prettiest one in there. Like out of all the girls, she's the prettiest female. All the females in there are 3 5s and 6s, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a female that's in there, bro. I hate her ass, but she got fat cheeks. She acting like she a dime piece. I'm like, how you think how the fuck, how the fuck are you a dime piece when you got fat ass cheeks, fatter than my cheeks? You got fat cheeks, bitch. A lot of these females, they got fat faces and shit, and they think they all that. I'm like, bitch, you are below me. You got a fat face, okay? A lot of these females, they got fat faces and shit, bro, and they thinking they all that. Like, I call her the fat face bitch, bro. Like, you know, shit. And when she see me, she look at me like, ooh, man. Like, I'm like, back at you, bitch. You look at your fat face. Look at you. You need to lose some fucking weight. Your shit is fucking too goddamn Fat. Your face is fat. You fat faced bitch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females, they thinking they better looking than they really are. Bitch, I can pick your looks apart. You are a 5 with that fat face. Okay? You're not all that. You're not special looking. You see, a lot of these hoes, they thinking they special looking. Matter of fact, her sister look way better than her. Her sister is a 7. She's a fucking 5. It's like she got the ugly stick. Her sister's got a leaner face, a better body. I seen her sister come back around. The fat bitch, the fat faced bitch, her sister, seen her. Way better than her, bro. Way better. I said, bitch, I'll get with your sister if I had the bag, then I'll get with you. Because you got a fat face. And you acting like you all that. Like, bitch, look at your fat face. You need to lose some fucking weight. You are a fucking 5 at best. That's about it. With a 5 with a fat face. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why these bitches ain't getting high value men. They ain't getting rich men because they don't meet the standards. You know, boobs, you don't meet the standards. And you ain't trying to build nothing with nobody. You think you're gonna get a high value man just ready? No. Hell no. That's why a lot of these females they struggle getting high value men. Why? They don't meet the standards of beauty that the high value man want. You feel what I'm saying? You know, once a man get used to having beautiful women, that's all he gonna want. It's like Tyrese. He complained about Samantha Lee and everything. Oh, she would just hit it for the money. She was just here for me. She wasn't here for me. She was here for the money and blah blah blah. And when he broke up with her, what the fuck did he do? He went back to dating top tier females, which is Zelly. Zelly was an 8, okay? She wasn't a 5, 6, or a 7. She was an 8. She was in the top tier range, and those are the type of women that men want. You know, we want women like Zelly, Tyrese's ex-girlfriend now. I think they broke up now, man. Zelly and Tyrese. But Zelly was bad. She had a fat ass on her. Oh, man. I would love to have me some Zelly. Oh. I was looking at Tyrese. I'm like, damn, bro, you hit that on the regular? God damn, she got a fat ass on her. Like, god damn, bro. You know. I think they broke up too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the fact that a lot of guys, they crave top tier females once they get the bag. They checking for women who are top tier, not average looking. Guarantee from here on out, Tyrese will never ever date an average woman. Everything gonna be top tier with him, man. You know what I'm saying? So, boobs, I hate to bust your bubble, but you're not all that in the bag of chips. The way you acting right now, acting like I don't exist, you know, fuck you. I act like she don't, look, bro, before I end this live, I act like she don't exist either. I keep playing my video. I look at her for a split second. I keep playing my video game. I don't acknowledge her, man. I don't say hi to her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the way she acts, that's okay, fuck you, bitch. If you ain't gonna say hi to me, I'm not gonna say hi to you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that bitch, bro. She acting like I don't exist. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm about to go to sleep, man. I'm tired. It's already 9 o'clock. It's time for me to hit the hay. You guys have a good night, man. I see y'all on the next one when I wake up. All right, peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.